The Jets season that began with Super Bowl expectations is over on October 27th. Welcome to Jets Postgame Live presented by Audi. Visit your tri-state Audi dealers to get behind the wheel of yours today alongside Bart Scott, Willie Colon, Connor Rogers. I'm Steve Gelbs. Guys have been doing this together a long time. I'm not sure that I've ever seen a more inexcusable loss than the Jets game today against New England, falling 25-22 against the Patriots, and again, essentially ending their season. All areas of the team continue to look dysfunctional, and it's very hard to even project where this team goes from here. Bart, your initial thoughts?
Disgusted, actually. I mean, as a former Jet, embarrassed, ashamed, defended this team every single week up until this point. But now they have to take accountability. And now you run out of people to blame, and they got to take responsibility for what's going to be said nationally, locally. This is on them because now they've been or become exactly what people always say, the same old Jets. And they got to wear that. They got to own it. Each one of them on that roster earned that. And, it's no positive. There's nowhere to go from here. I don't want to hear about next week. You can say whatever you want to say nationally, locally, whatever you say to the media, try and explain it away. Nobody really cares at this point.
Yeah, I agree. This is beyond tough to swallow, man. We're not even into November and the season's over. We went through the Zach Wilson era, but there was still a glimmer of hope. This is officially over. I just look at the game as a whole, the delay of games, man. For only having 112 yards rushing from a defense that was out 4 defensive starters. I don't know what to say. It's horrible, man. You talk about Greg Zuerlein. I don't even know how he gets on the bus. I just throw his bags out and walk back to New York. So, this is the Jets season. Like Bart said, I mean, all the criticism that comes their way, they just got to put their heads down and eat it.
If I'm somebody, I'm saying, hey, man, trade me.
Yeah.
I don't want my season to be over with before Halloween. Trade me, man. Get me up out of here.
Yeah, I mean, they don't do basic things. That's where it starts for me. We can't sit here and talk about Super Bowl or trading for Devontae Adams. Hassan Reddick is back. They don't make field goals. They don't. The perfect microcosm is too. Herb Charles trying to down the punt at the 1. He's waiting there, and the ball just rolls right by him. And you look at each other. They don't. It makes you wonder what they do all week. Honestly, it really does. There's no game plan. The delay of game penalties were absolutely insane. The fact that they trotted out Greg the Leg in this game, to me, is wild. It's just kind of a slap in the face to everybody in the organization that you've watched him now lose you 2 games. He hasn't had any confidence. And then he tried out today, and, you lose a 3-point game, and he's a 4-point difference. And I'm usually somebody that says it should never be viewed upon as, missing a field goal is the difference in the game. But now this is multiple times.
Exactly what it was. Yeah.
It's multiple times.
But here's the bigger issue to me, and we just showed the Jets' miscues today, and they were plentiful, and they were in all aspects of the game. As bad as Zuerlein has been, and there is no excuse for him to be on this roster currently, let alone tomorrow, there is no scenario where the Jets playing for their season against a horrific
you're right.
New England Patriots team
the Jets were.
should come down to 4 points that were off the board because of their kicker. I mean, this is a team they should have dominated.
Yeah.
Dominated.